What's up, folks? Gabe Montgomery here, 10 Horse Money YouTube channel, and I had a couple things happen over the last week. First instance was on Memorial Day. The second one was just today, and it's about bad boat etiquette. You know, I've had a couple videos in the past about this, and I just wanted to bring it to your attention again. Let me know what you think about these videos. This is something that happens pretty consistently. And there's a couple ways to handle this. First way is to confront the person, let them know what they're doing. This can cause an altercation. It can possibly ruin your day, ruin their day. But sometimes the best thing to do is actually let them know in a kind way what they're doing, and it's bad sportsmanship, it's bad etiquette, and that can sometimes deter them from doing it in the future. The other thing is just brush it off. Just keep on fishing. It's only gonna happen. It's like a 30-second deal that usually happens, and you can just move on with your day. But I'll show you this first clip. Let me know what you think about this. How you doing? Okay, let me break that down real quick for you. I was spot locked fishing this underwater point, and I'm about 30-40 feet off of the bank, you know, just a decent cast. I'm fishing this outside grass line. This boat is coming down the bank pretty far away. They see me, they continue to come down, and they go right, you know, through where I was casting at. No big deal. You know, I've been out on the water for a lot of years. This used to really get under my skin. It kind of will more in a tournament, but there's ways to handle this. And what should have went down is those guys should have said, hey, is it all right if I slide in front of you? You know, I had to be the one that made the verbal communication. I was the one that said, how's it going? Because they wouldn't look up. How you doing? They just kind of burr, and they slid right through. So first of all, if you're in that situation and you're gonna go through there, at least say, hey, do you mind if I cut in front of you, or do you want me to go around? I will typically go around. If I'm going down the bank one way and somebody else is going down the bank the other way, I'm gonna say, hey, do you mind if I go around you? And they're gonna be like, yeah, that's fine. So make communication, you know, you always wanna open up a line of communication, and that way everybody has a good day. So this next clip, these are three guys just bluegill fishing. I was spot locked out in this point, me and my wife, and we were casting right at the bank. Before that, they were on the opposite side of the cove fishing this point. We ran up to this point, started fishing. They shot across the cove and started working. I thought they were gonna go back into the cove, but they started working up the cove and across the point right in front of us. And once again, I was the one that initiated the contact. Nobody really paid attention. They just kind of had their back to me, and they were just gonna go right by. And I was casting right in front of their boat just to let them know that I was fishing there. So let's watch this clip.
You see, this is stuff that drives me nuts. Like those people were on the other side of that cove, and then they come right over here, and then they're coming this way.
That's not where they were intending to go to.
Well, you got to go where you're going to go, and you definitely don't come in between like us and the bank. Oh, there's a bass following that. No, just keep casting towards the bank. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to tell you. That's kind of rude. They do. they look down. I thought they weren't paying attention. How you doing? Good, how are you? Doing great. Catch anything?
No, bluegill.
Bluegill?
There's some big ones in here. We just ain't found them.
Yep, gotta keep looking. Let's go.
Let me break this down for you. We were running down the lake and I wanted to fish this point. These guys were on the point across the cove from it. So I idle in, start fishing this point, and we've been on that point for just a couple minutes. So they come across the cove on the trolling motor onto the same point that we are, and I thought they were going to go back into the cove, but they didn't. They started coming towards us, and I figured, well, they're going to go around us. They're bluegill fishing, no big deal. They didn't. They just cut right through where we were at, and I'm making casts over there. I'm fishing this outside grass line. I'm making casts over there to let them know that I'm fishing there. It's no big deal. This happens all the time. I see it all the time. It really doesn't bother me. I almost didn't make the video because, so what? It's not that big a deal. Like I said, it's not worth getting worked up about. But the thing that bothers me is that when you have an adult in the boat and some younger kids, you're teaching those kids that that's okay. I mean, I personally feel that if I have like my daughter Ella in the boat with me, I'm not going to do that. I want to show her that this is not the way to do that. In fact, I will actually make note of the situation and let her know, okay, we're coming upon some other people that are fishing. We're not going to cut in between them and the bank. We're going to ask them, hey, do you mind if I go around you? And see what they say. Most of the time people are going to say, yeah, just go around me, no big deal. But when you continue to come through that area and you don't make any kind of contact, you don't initiate any conversation, it's not right. You're teaching the next generation of fishermen or fisherwomen that that's okay, and it's not okay. It's not the way to do it. You need to have respect, because just a little bit of respect on the water goes a long way. So that's why I made this video. Let me know what you think about this. Maybe it's an overreaction, and like I said, I'm not overreacting. I'm just trying to get the point across that if you're out there fishing with your children, show them the right way to do that. Make conversation, initiate conversation when you get into that situation. I had some guys a little bit later in the day. We were coming around a point, they were coming around the point. I was fishing with my wife, we were casting really slow. They actually stopped out on the point, pulled up their trolling motor, and moved out of the area. Super respectful. I gave them a wave because I appreciated what they did. That's one way to handle it. If those people would have just kept coming down the point towards me and said, hey, I'm going to go around you, or I would said to them, I'm going to go around you, that's great. There's two ways to handle it. One is to act like it's not even, nobody else is there, and keep your head down, put your hoodie up, and not even pay attention. That's disrespectful. Don't do that. The other way is to communicate, and everybody has a good day. So thumbs up if you appreciate the content. Subscribe to the channel. Until next time.